Spinach is a vegetable that originates in Western Asia. The Persian Empire spread it throughout the Mediterranean through conquest and trade, but I have some in my garden and we're going to blanch it. Now what does that entail? Well, first, you get a pot of boiling water on the go, and then we're going to put our fresh spinach right into it. It'll only take a few seconds, just cook until it's wilted. Then, you remove it immediately, and then we're going to cool it off to stop the cooking process. So, we run it under super cold water in a colander or in an ice bath. Then, we drain out the excess water because we're going to use this in a pie, and we don't want it soggy. So squeeze it, get the water out, and then on to making our Spanakopita. We're going to need some blanched spinach, some eggs, some feta cheese, fresh dill, the green part of a green onion, and some phyllo dough. First, we chop up our fresh dill, the green onion, and our blanched spinach, just like this. Now we put all our chopped up greens into a clean bowl, just like this. Then what we do is we crumble our feta cheese into the greens. Then we add our 2 eggs, just like this. And we mix it together. And that's the basic filling for our pie. Couldn't be simpler. Anyways, it should look something like this when you're done. And now on to the assembling of our pie. First, we're going to need 60 ml of olive oil and phyllo dough. Now, phyllo dough is super thin. What we're going to do is we're going to make a laminated pastry, or we're going to make layers. So we lay down the phyllo dough, and you brush it with a fat, and then you put another layer of pastry. Unlike puff pastry, which has the fat already incorporated, we have to do it manually. So you brush the oil onto your phyllo, and then we put a layer of pastry, and then some more oil. In this particular application, we're going to use 5 layers of dough. Then, what we do is we cut a long strip along the length. Should give you about 4. Now that all the strips are cut, we're going to add a portion of our spinach filling to each strip. Then, what we're going to do we're going to start folding. First, we're going to make a square. Simply take the back end, fold it over until you get a nice square shape. And then afterwards, what we're going to do is a flag or a triangular fold. So you take it from the corners, flip it towards the top, and so forth. If you have anyone in the military in your family, ask them about flag folds. They'll show you. In any event, you should get a pie that looks like this. An individual pouch. Very simple, and a good crispy result should happen. Next, we place all our pies into a preheated oven at 350 for about 35 to 40 minutes, and you should get a nice golden pie just like this when it's done. Now, all that effort of layering fat and pastry will come to fruition right here. After all, it's a different way of making a puff-like pastry, but the results are the same, nice and crispy. And once we cut into it, you'll see all that hard work paying off. Crispy pie with spinach and cheese layers. Enjoy Spanakopita, a spinach pie from the Greek islands. It's a great way to enjoy your summer harvest. Eat your spinach, everybody. Cheers.